When I was 23 years old, in my little apartment, I remember looking in this mirror, and staring back at me was this reflection of a woman that had just been beaten and was bruised and bloodied. And I had my 5-year-old daughter at my ankles, clinging to my legs, crying uncontrollably. And right then, I remember the doorbell ringing over and over and over again. And when I looked through that peephole, all I saw staring back at me was a badge. A police officer was at my door. Well, he assured me that he had my husband in the parking lot in handcuffs, and that he and his partner had responded to a domestic violence call that the neighbor had placed because they were concerned. I was given the opportunity to press charges while he was in handcuffs, and I said no, because I was afraid of what he might do to me when he got out of jail. Well, that officer immediately pulled out a business card that said Domestic Violence Intervention Services on it. He said, "Ma'am, you need to call them and file a protective order, because the next time he could kill you." Well, I wish I could tell you that I made that call, but I didn't. I eventually left, but after a few weeks of friends and in-laws telling me that he had quit drinking and to give him another chance out of loneliness, and I finally gave in. I went to visit him. I took my daughter, and over a July 4th weekend, and when we arrived, we found out that he had been drinking all day long. And when I realized that, I ran. But he caught me. And this time he beat me within an inch of my life. And that's when I knew I had to make the call. And I did. I filed the protective order, and I filed for divorce. And I was determined nobody was ever going to mistreat me like that again. And no one was ever going to do that in front of my daughter ever again. I'm remarried, I'm happy, I'm with a man that absolutely would never, ever hurt me or abuse me. You deserve to be safe. Those you know deserve to be safe. Statistically, 1 out of every 4 women and 1 out of every 7 men become a victim of domestic abuse every 20 seconds in our nation. And if it's not you, you probably know someone that it's happening to. Please make that call. You deserve to be safe. Today's the first day of the rest of your life.